We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of them.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's the option play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. But the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on 4th down. Let's see what the decision is.
Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner decides to fair catch this. energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it on a crossing route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He's going to hand this off. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
The linebacker shifting around now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. An old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Gives it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Texas 10, Ohio State 0.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. That sack makes it third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive.
Get set, get set.
They're going to run the option. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. It looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's the throw deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. He'll hand it off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he... It's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the return will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion.
42, Spike.
They'll try to run this one in. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Gets some space around the 30. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's caught.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Mike Caprician makes it 2nd and medium. It's a run to the left. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it on the pitch. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the tailback's got it again. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The freshman brings him down quickly. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 28, Ohio State 21.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
At the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And here's the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need.
and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Being on the first play moves into the 43. It'll be first down. Hands off to the left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll ride the back again here. Breaks loose at the 45. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. A handoff to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Texas 38, Ohio State 35.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
325.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he lost it deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.